It's wrong. How wrong is that? Some people will be really, really scared by that. And if you're a recipient of this letter, hi, it's me again, and one of my favourite subjects on this channel are the stupid letters that TV licensing send out to all you good people there. And you are good people because you send me copies of all your letters, and if you've got a letter that you think I haven't seen, you'll find the details below of how to send it to me. Please do, so I can put it on here and share it with everybody to break it down, show that it's not scary and how ridiculous the thing is. And today's one is really ridiculous. I like the headline on it. Let's take a look together. Ah, gentle reminder, your home is unlicensed. Please pay for our license. Dear Sir, Madam. Oh, and also, while I'm thinking of that, this isn't just addressed to Dear Sir, Madam. They really don't know who this person is, because at the top it says present occupier. So they have no clue who this person is, and yet they're asking them to pay for their thing. How's that work? Our database shows that this address doesn't have a TV license. That means it's currently against the law to watch or record live TV programmes on any channel or download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer, whether you're using a TV, desktop computer, laptop, mobile phone, tablet, games console, digital box, DVD, VHS recorder, or anything else. Of course, we want to help you get licensed so you can enjoy TV legally. So they are being straight up with you there, which is rare. They have started changing some of the wording in these letters to be a bit more straight up. Maybe it's me ripping them apart that's helped, don't know. But they are being a bit more straight up. So what they've said there in a big paragraph is true. You know, you can't watch or record anything as it's being broadcast or use BBC iPlayer on any device if you don't have a television licence. But the last line of that is the bit that winds me up. Of course, we want to help you get licensed so you can enjoy TV legally. Well, you can enjoy TV legally without a television licence. You don't need a licence to watch TV. You just need a licence to watch things as they're being broadcast or use BBC iPlayer. As you all know, if you're watching this channel, you can watch probably 90% of the stuff you would watch anyway without a TV licence properly, legally. It's not hard to do. All you have to do is switch to catch-up services. If you want to learn more about that, in the links below you'll find what can you watch without a TV licence. That breaks down everything. And I've got a new version of that coming soon as well. Updated a bit because things move on so quick, don't they? Right, let's read the rest of this. It only takes 10 minutes to get covered. Buy a licence, I'm not advertising your web address, or call us. You can choose to pay the full fee at once or spread the cost with direct debit. Turn over to find out more. If you don't need a licence, we'd like to stop writing to you. Of course you would. Your favourite thing in the world is writing to people to try and sell them your nonsense licence. Why would you want to stop? Please let us know at licensing.co.uk/notv, which is a web form you can fill in that's very, very rarely working. It just doesn't work anymore. They want you to call them. So you can call the number 0300 790 6079, and we may confirm this with a visit. But if you do call them to tell them you don't need a licence, which is fine to do, I do that and I encourage you to do it. You'll get an exemption for 2 years of not needing a television licence. You might still get some letters and you might still get a visit. They don't say they're not going to not visit you. Now, if you live in a big town, you've got a fair chance of getting a visit because they can knock out a few addresses in a day, you see. If you're like me and you live out in the countryside, I haven't had a visit for ages because I might be the only unlicensed person in the village I live in. They're not going to waste their fuel and their time coming to see me to get a door shut in their face, are they? So you might still get a visit. And if you do get a visit, simple rules apply. Now, if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know you're about to hear my catchphrase. But you just don't talk to them, okay? Just shut the door if you get a visit. You open the door. Don't be scared to open the door in your own house to a stranger if you want to. You don't have to. It's your house. Do what you want. But if you open the door, you say, hello, who are you? I say, hello, I'm from TV licensing. Nothing else needs to be said. All you got to say, no, thank you, be polite, close the door in their face. Done. That's it. End of story. You know, and if you're one of those people that are worried about something happening because you don't have a TV licence, even if you're being completely legit, like myself, remember one important fact here. This letter was addressed to Dear Sir, Madam, the present occupier. They don't know who this person is. They've got no clue. So how can they do anything if they don't know who this person is? If they turn up at the door, they'll ask you who you are. You're just closing the door. They still don't know who you are. They don't know. So how can anything bad happen? They don't even know who you are. If you just moved in and you have an existing licence at your old address, you can move your licence to TV licensing. Update. Yeah, you can do that. I would suggest you cancel it, take the refund, and don't licence your new property if that is the case. What happens if you don't respond? 95% of properties in the UK have a TV licence. That might be old data, you know. Does that sound right? I would imagine they've lost a couple more percent by now. In fairness to those which do have a licence, we follow up on those which don't. But what if they don't actually genuinely require one? You're assuming I need a licence. You are assuming here I need a licence by telling me all the ways I can pay for it, by telling me that I can't watch TV legally in that line and not telling me that I may not need one. And then the big circle, please respond by the 4th of August. You're assuming I need your television licence when I don't. I don't. And the person who sent me this doesn't need a television licence. You are assuming I need your service. I don't require your service. Thank you very much. Anyway, so unfortunately, if we haven't heard from you by the 4th of August 2021, your address will be passed to the local enforcement division for investigation. So it's a threat. That is a threat. If we don't hear from you by the 4th of August 2021, we're going to send the boys round. That's what they've said there. It's like being at school. If you don't give me your lunch money tomorrow, I'm going to beat you up. That's basically what that is saying, isn't it? And we're going to pass it to the enforcement division for investigation. Well, your investigation's working cracking so far because, first of all, you assume I need a licence when I don't. I know that the person who sent me this letter doesn't require a television licence, and your investigation hasn't found that out. And also, your crack investigation team don't even know who we are. Dear Sir, Madam, present occupier. Quite the investigative team. Hey. So letters like this do wind me up because they assume guilt and they threaten you. They threaten you. This is buried in a gentle reminder, right? But then the last line of it, if we don't hear from you, your address will be passed, we'll send the boys round. It's wrong. How wrong is that? Some people will be really, really scared by that. And if you're a recipient of this letter and you were worried by that line, please do not worry about that line. They may very well send someone round, but you've got to remember, they're not bailiffs, they're not police, they're not anybody special. You know, it's not like what you see on Can't Pay or Take It Away where they're bashing your door in, the tossers on that. It's not like that. They are salesmen. That's all they are. They're salesmen dressed up to look intimidating. They wear the vest thing, they wear these weird body camera things sometimes and all that to intimidate you. They are salespeople. Just imagine they're trying to sell you J-cloths and you've got a cupboard full of J-cloths. No thanks, mate. Close the door. That's not hitting them. It's closing the door. Okay, just no thanks, mate. Get that door shut. Done. Investigation's over. They can't investigate any further than that. They can't do any more than that. All they can do is put the tail between their legs and go and find some easier prey, which I hope they don't find. I hope they spend all day getting doors shut in their face. Now, a lot of them aren't bad people. I will say that. You know, I've been contacted by a few on the sly asking me to stop slagging them all off because they're not all bad people. Some of them are trying to make a living, and I agree with that. You've got a family, you've got kids, you've got a mortgage, rent, whatever. You've got to get a job. You've got to get a job. I get that. And they're not all bad people. It's just there's quite a few that are, and they give you all a bad name. And it's not a brilliant job to have either, is it? You're going to get doors slammed in your face all day. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Could you get a job doing this? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Although I'd do it like an undercover thing. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But I'd be like my own version of Panorama or something. But anyway, I'm just ranting on now, so I'm going to leave it there. If you get any letters that you think I haven't seen, there's a playlist for all the letters below, so have a look. If you see your letter in there, no need to send it to me, all right? But if you've got one that you don't see in the playlist below, do send it over to me so I can share it with everybody else, break it down, and show how much nonsense contained within. So I think that'll do it for now. So I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.